in peace. Are we playing right now?
No, we gonna get into rest in peace to the God Shock G. We gonna get back to it, but
they don't know how integral he was.
but we gonna stay on pace. He's gonna be on our hip hop roster.
Okay.
But we gonna keep it moving. What we traditionally start with is the main show that we
Hey yo.
You thought you slipped away.
First of all, if we're going to talk about it, are we going to talk about?
But hold up, we're gonna have a special guest on the night with me, my man Jeezy Ryder. I'm gonna get him up in here. Told him we was gonna integrate him in the show today, and also we got some new technology, so that's gonna enhance the situation.
Okay. Because there's something that y'all did not see. There's something that y'all missed.
I seen it all.
Nah, I guarantee you, there's a reference in that finale that y'all did not see.
I seen it all.
Please leave your message for 41.
Go ahead, keep on.
I'm saying.
I'm trying to wait for you, man.
Just keep on. Go ahead.
So, the part that you didn't notice.
Go ahead, give it to me.
When he walked out the motherfucking you dig.
You said when he walked out where?
When he walked out from talking to Shorty.
Who?
Franklin.
From talking to who?
The girl that shot him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my man put the cane down about right off. Yeah.
Right. Where is that from?
Kaiser Sose, y'all.
Usual Suspects.
Yeah, he did. It's straight Kaiser Sose. Nod.
You ever seen that movie?
Nah, I ain't seen it.
Basically, they were trying to find out where all these drugs come from. They got all these guys in the cell, all these bad guys in the cell, right? So they get the guy he got cerebral palsy or something, and they get him in the room. He's telling this big ass tale about this person did this person did that. This was the only thing I did, blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the movie, when they let him go, like, he ain't about shit.
He about right off.
He was this. Yeah. He got out the steps. He walking down the steps, blah, blah, blah. He get halfway up the block. He like, bopped off, hopped in the whip. His mans was there waiting on him.
And it was slick.
Hopped smooth in the whip and got gone. The whole time, you know who the fuck he was talking about? Himself. But he just kept using shit around the room. Like, yeah, it was a nigga's name.
Yeah, I mean, everybody know the movie, yo.
He
Come on,
see
yo.
the movie. He just said he didn't.
Oh, so you gotta see it then, yo. Now you spoiling the shit, yo.
You said what it's called?
Usual
Suspect, yo.
But that's where that scene came from. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he walking around pretending to be hurt. Because I was like, and I even thought to myself, damn, he must be real fucked up. He been hurt the whole season.
Yeah.
Then when he walked out, I said, oh, Franklin been playing with Kaiser Sose. The whole time in Usual Suspects, the retarded dude that act like he ain't no shit, he was Kaiser Sose.
All right, so with that being said, so y'all think that Franklin been faking for a minute, or do y'all think he just recently healed up and got strong enough to do that?
Yo, because you gotta understand.
So which one you think it was?
Oh no, it was having. I know he wasn't hurt the whole season.
All right.
When he fought Jerome.
Nah, he was still fucked up.
He was still fucked up because when Jerome caught him in that.
Well, so how much time was it between that then?
He was healing up.
Yo, but you gotta also think about the time that Louis spent in that hospital getting right. You gotta remember how fucked up she was from getting shot like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a period of time right there.
Well, it was so we're gonna assume that the bigger period of time was in between the last time we seen them together and when we seen Franklin going to melt.
Yes.
Not necessarily.
But he kept the cane anyway to keep everybody, you know, keep himself under, like, you know, if you think I'm weak, you think I'm not all the way up to par, you gonna play me light. Like, I ain't gotta bring the heavy artillery. Yo, still fucked up. Whole time, if you do catch me on the humdrum, I drop this cane and drop you too.
Right.
But right now, I'm gonna keep it like it is because everybody like they laying low off me a little bit. Scully not, Man Boy not, but that's a ploy for them too, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch Frank. Like, you know, when they was in the house, Franklin said they played the 50 the whole 9.
Right.
Really, he could have came around that corner and dumped him off and Alton. But I need to keep up the persona until it's good for me not to.
Right. So, Alton dead.
I mean, it had to happen.
I'm asking.
What the
Alton
fuck you
should have
thought?
been dead.
Fuck you thought you were gonna go down there for a conversation? I'm not gonna follow you all here just to talk to you, yo.
Alton has been dead. Should have been dead.
I know he should have been dead technically, but I'm saying Alton dead now.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, what else? What is there for us to
God,
talk
yes.
about, yo?
So, is Sissy dead?
No,
Sissy was gone.
Sissy walked out the room.
I know where she went out the room, but is Sissy dead?
No, Sissy is good.
Sissy-
He has no problem with Sissy.
It don't always, but Sissy gonna have a problem now. Alton disappeared.
Yeah, and then she gonna go holler at Franklin about that.
Right.
But Sissy ain't dead.
And then think about it. Think about it. Look who you talking about. Reed, me personally, I don't feel like Reed's dumb enough to kill him right there. Reed gonna walk him right out that motherfucking joint. And Reed gonna set him up to make it look like he got robbed and killed. Some nut ass shit like that.
Or just had a nigga never be found.
Like he
Yo,
did
yo.
the girl. Remember the girl?
Yo, this my man Jeezy Ryder. We just popping in, yo. We named podcast the Low Key Legend podcast, and we got a low key legend, my man Jeezy Ryder, on the line with us right now, yo. Yo, we talking about this snowfall right now. Yo, last thing we was talking about was the alleged and apparent and imminent assassination of Alton.
I think it's Alton, actually.
Alton, however you want to say the nigga name, Franklin father, y'all. So,
Don't sound clearly.
say again, y'all.
Can you hear me clearly before I say anything else?
Yeah, I can see, I can hear you pretty clear, y'all.
I just want to check on that first. But go ahead, say that again.
No, just the imminent assassination of Alton, yo, for all of the basically the ratting he been doing, you know, because he's been involved in the drug trade up until this point, but all that ratting covered by the Black Panthers that he was doing.
Hold on. I can't say he was involved. He received benefits from.
Sissy
Sissy was involved. Alton was not involved. He received benefits. He opened that shelter and shit.
He wasn't laundering no money through that homeless shelter. Yeah.
No, that was money given.
All right, hey Ryder, you right now, hold up, Ryder. Right now, you talking to Will Comedian and Ricky Rocket, aka Rax Too Smooth, and your boy Bruce John Roy over here. But that's the voices that you're hearing. But you hear what's going on, though, right?
All right, so Alton is the father of Franklin, right?
Yeah, that's Franklin father.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was clear on that. All right, so first of all, I think one thing we throw around a little too often, we're a little too loosey with the snitching term. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, in this case, what do we call him a rat? We call Alton a rat for telling that on a read for what he did or whatever.
All right, so far, I'm the only one that has mentioned that Alton is a rat. So
No, we all agree.
okay, so everybody in the room is agreeing that Alton is a rat. The reason I'm saying that in this situation that Alton is a rat, all right, first of all, Alton already went against his principles in the first place, starting off. When Alton first found out, you still there, y'all?
Lost.
No, I think that shit.
All right.
That boy definitely a rat, though.
He is definitely a rat. Here's the thing. You can't accept the money and be mad where it came from, especially if you know. See what I'm saying? Not like you don't know what it is. And Alton was aware of what was going on.
Please leave your message for 4.
He was aware of what was going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sissy, she laundered the money through the properties. You know what I'm saying? They got him a property because he wanted to start a nonprofit. Right. Okay, cool. You know what it is. Right. So for her to come around and say, I'm going to put your family out there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. My thing with Alton is you've already had run-ins with the CIA. You've already seen what they do. So to be associated with her, I'm just trying to snitch on the one dude. I ain't trying to snitch on your son. Well, bitch, you can't snitch on one without the other. They work together. You see what I'm saying?
You should have went right to Franklin, yo, and hollered at the nigga.
Yeah, no, but what I was trying to say was, yo, to me, what makes Elton a rat, right? All right, when he first found out that what was going on, right? If he went on his Black Panther rant at that point in time, you understand what I'm saying? And was like, stop this. You understand what I'm saying? Sissy, let's everything he's saying now. Let's go to Cuba, get away from this, yada, 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 yada. If he'd have done that at that point in time, oh, what I was saying was, you there, Jeezy?
Yeah, my bad.
All right, what I was saying was, if Elton at the from jump, if he would have been like, all right, went on that same Black Panther rant from jump, right? Then I'm not gonna say that he's a rat, because he got principles, all the stuff that he end up, you know what I mean, welling up with at the end, you know what I mean? That's what he is. But he benefited from what Franklin was doing, you know what I mean? I know he had his moral dilemmas or whatever, but he still benefited from it at that point in time. So at that point in time, you got to find another way to try to get your son out of it, other than to blow up the operation and start ratting on basically his connect. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what makes him a rat, yo.
I mean, I think what his father should have did was his father should have murked him for real.
He should have murked. His father should have murked Reed.
Yeah, basically.
That's that's what he was trying to do, but that wasn't nothing on that, yo. That nigga was going into a gunfight with a toothpick, yo.
First of all,
I mean,
CIA would have killed that nigga.
Yeah, before that story came out, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? The CIA was fully backed by the CIA, bro. You kill that man, they found out it was you. You ended up in the same place.
see, I mean, I look at it like that. See, you messing with the CIA. It's not an easy task. I mean, at the end of the day, that's 100% true. So as far as the rat being a rat situation, I mean, you got your son is involved with something that you know you really can't win with.
Yeah, so
So
that's what I'm saying. At that point in time, you are doing the best thing that you can do with the situation that you got. You out here, you got a homeless shelter. You know what I mean? You understand that your son is helping to spread crack into the community, as Tron said.
Biggest drug dealer in the world.
Biggest
You know
drug
what I mean?
in the world.
But at the same time, you are still doing good with some of that. You know what I mean? There's still, you know what I mean, an attempt. So it's a whole different way that you gotta approach it once you are already involved in it, yo. Like you gotta approach it to where as though, all right, we destroying the world, so we gotta try to build another world with what we're doing. You know what I mean? You gotta look at it in a whole totally type of thing, yo. Once you that deep involved, and it's your son, yo. At the end of the day, yo.
Hey, yo, Jeezy,
yeah,
you
yeah,
there? I hear what
yeah. I
you.
mean,
I want to hear what you got to say. I really do, but you got to understand something. Once you take the first dollar, you involved. So you either got to
exactly,
leave that shit the fuck alone, or
exactly.
once you win it, you
It
took
ain't-
the money. Yeah, you helping to save 100 people, but I got 100,000 people on crack. What is you really doing?
I mean,
You
and that's
gotta
how
hold.
Alton feel. That's really how Alton feel.
So if
Like,
you don't want to be involved, you don't like what he's doing, you cannot accept $1.
At all.
Because once you accept $1, that means that makes you complicit. Even if you never sold a vial of crack, you never rocked it up yourself, you never met the connect, you know that money comes from all those things, and you like, well, I'm gonna take it and do some good with it. No, nigga, it's still crack money.
Father civilian at that point. I get it.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, yo. I knew you was gonna give me something. You are no longer a civilian once you take that money.
So if we wanted to play this real strategically, maybe he could have been smart enough to say, I'm not going to snitch, and I'm just going to keep getting money, and we're going to just build another empire somewhere, relocate, start over, something like that. Then we just disappear, something like that. Maybe that could have worked out.
well, that's kind of what he was attempting to do with Sissy. he was attempting to just go to Cuba. What he did, and I think that if he hadn't started talking on the radio and doing all that wild stuff, that Reed would not have had a problem with with them doing that.
Reed already had a problem. Reed already addressed that earlier.
Yeah, nah, but he was
No. I'm saying prior to him starting to do the newspaper shit and run to the radio and all that shit.
Right, before he went to the radio.
No, before
He knew.
He talking about before he even met the chick Irene.
Yeah, before he started giving up the whole
before that,
the whole maneuver.
Yeah, no, Reed, he wasn't on the radar. Once he started tongue wrestling with the chick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was on Reed radar, and he been asking him, yo, what's up with your old man? And he told him 2 episodes ago, I got it.
So what it come down to is that Alton allowed that reporter to draw him to a point where on some clout chasing shit, if you ask me.
No, because he was chilling before she came up.
Right.
This nigga threw his Panther outfit and all that shit on. Nigga threw his beret on. Like, come on, Alton, yo. Like, yo.
Yo, your beret smells like Calvert, Lord Calvert.
Yeah, it smell like mothballs and little Calvert, yo. So
I
think really Irene came in there, yo. That Asian chick, like I don't want to be on no I don't want to come off like bigot or nothing like that. But what kind of happened was, and I think that was like a layered part of it, yo. The Asian chick coming into the black world, you know what I mean, and using it like a science experiment. You understand what I'm saying? And she did she fucked her family up doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Her husband black.
Right, her husband was black. That's what I'm saying. She did the same thing to where as though her husband had to get away from that bullshit and get the kid away from that bullshit.
She was just one of them overzealous reporters that have put herself in harm's way. Like, the truth needs to be heard no matter what. I'm ready to die for mine.
You're not supposed to have a family when you like that.
Right,
like
but her husband like you ready to die, but bitch, I want to live. We got to do. That's why her daughter don't speak to her, because she carried it like that. If you ever noticed, the father, hey, geez, you ever notice that the father, the black guy, her ex-husband always got to tell her how the daughter doing?
Yeah,
because the daughter don't fuck with her because she was on that type time with some other shit.
Right.
She's on the same type time with a different type of story to where they got divorced. The daughter don't fuck with her. She keeps risking it all for these stories.
Yeah, so
she didn't risk it all now.
So like I said, they ain't want to use traditionally like they usually use a white chick doing shit like that. But that's just something that like other races they tend to do with black people, yo, like use us just like that. Like for like she coming in there destroying one thing and destroying that family for a story, yo. You know what I mean? And her family already destroyed. And that's just on like an interpersonal. That's just on an interpersonal level, not even on the geopolitical shit. You know what I mean?
It's like you almost trying to say it's almost like an experimental thing, basically.
Yeah, I mean they always do that with us, yo. They do it with schools. They do that a lot, yo. Just to go back to like when my son was in my son was going to Cherry Hill element. Go ahead. What you saying, yo?
This is what I learned about how the black community operates, basically.
Yeah, and just like, all right, my son was going out to Cherry Hill Elementary School, like in the first grade, right? And no, this is kindergarten. And what you'll find, yo, like especially in like a lot of the inner city schools, is you'll find like a lot of teachers there that are not really there to teach. They just there like kind of like to pay off their loans, go to school at night, and then like move on. Like they just using the school for a stepping stone. And then a lot of times they'll be going to these schools and they'll be using their daytime teaching experiences as their thesis for what they doing for what they doing to go further. So they using these kids, you know what I mean? They might have 5 kids in the school in the class. 4 of them can't read, 1 of them can read. and then they might look at the kid's situation like, oh, this kid might have their dad picking them up every day, so that's a part of why that kid can't read. And they writing this shit down, they taking it, using that information to go past their other classes instead of concentrating on the classes on them other 3 kids that can't read. They just saying dumb kids can't read instead of trying to teach them to read. You understand what I'm saying? So they using it as an experiment as opposed to trying to be a good teacher. You know what I mean? And that's the type of shit that, and they're usually white. So that's the type of, or another nationality. So that's the type of stuff they do, yo. They come into the community and check it out. You know what I mean? And use it as an experiment, yo.
Well, in this case, I don't think that's that with her. Only because you don't know the basis of the other story that broke her family up.
No, what I'm saying is that if she really cared about the community, she wouldn't have that would not have been her approach to to trying to solve anything.
Well, her promise was not to break up the black family, but to indict the white man. That's what she wanted. But her demands were
it's impossible for you to get to the white. How you gonna get to the connect without locking up the
plug?
The plug.
Right. Well, the thing is, that type of blind ambition is what that's what fucked her life up in the first place.
Yeah, I think she just wanted the story out, and whatever happened after that, it didn't matter,
right?
Because she was ultimately willing to die for the story. So if she willing to die for the story, she don't care who else died. That's commit, like that's the suicide person,
right?
The person that go in and shoot shit up randomly and then shoot their self. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what she end up doing. You know what I mean?
But that's my thing. Her promise was, I don't want to fuck with you. I want the government. I want the government.
Yeah,
I want the government.
CIA.
Right. But not, and that's the blind, you see what I'm saying, Jesus? That's the blind ambition. You thinking, all right, I'm going to get the government, but not the nigga that they supplying. And they're partners. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
That's like trying to get one Johnson out of Johnson & Johnson.
Right.
You're going to get them both.
But let's real quick, yo, let's get back to Franklin, yo.
A Leon.
Franklin
Sit
has
your ass down and sell this motherfucking dope.
Franklin has become a complete tyrant.
Can't get enough, yo.
That nigga a tyrant, G. That nigga he going out the deep end, yo.
He's not.
Oh, my man just see the vision.
It's not that.
My man trying to take over the world.
What'd you say, Jeezy?
I think what the whole objective of this whole show is to try to show you what the whole drug dealer thing does to human beings. Not only does it destroy the community as far as the actual drug use, it destroys the mind of the drug dealer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't be, I feel you. You can't be in that lifestyle unless you change the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's your enemy. Everybody's your enemy, even if they're your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because at any time, one of your friends could get overly ambitious and say, well, shit, if he doing it, what's the difference between me and Franklin?
Jerome.
You can't be great. When I say great, I'm talking about top tier and get all the money. You can't be great at that shit without being ruthless at some point in time.
You have to love nobody.
I get the impression that Franklin was really a dude before he ran across the Jewish dude, not the Jewish dude, the what's his name?
The Israeli dude, Avi.
Israeli dude, right? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You said he was a what?
A pretty nice guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm gonna say, yo? I'm gonna say that Ivy was of course he was an influence. You're gonna get influenced by somebody with power to help you, you know what I mean, move to another level. But Franklin actually has surpassed Ivy. But when I say surpassed, I'm not talking about money, I'm not talking about head. Franklin surpassed him. But I'm gonna say that no, Franklin Saint, the character Franklin Saint was always headed towards this tyranny. You understand what I'm saying? He has always been headed towards it. Franklin just recently became a gangster after the fight with his uncle. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like what Jeezy's saying is right. Because him meeting Ivy was a crime of opportunity. He wasn't on that type time. He was barely just getting on with Jerome.
Everybody don't take that opportunity.
I understand that, but
So
that's
you
an
can't. All right. So listen to me. Everybody does not take that opportunity. Everybody's not built to be able to make it through how he had to get that opportunity. So for you to say that he didn't become that until that, I just can't agree with that, yo.
Yo, but the only reason he got the opportunity is because his man was too pissing in his pants to go inside.
Right. So here's the thing. What I'm saying is he took the opportunity, right? But it's no different than, feel me on this, you walk past a car, the window's down, there's a purse sitting in the front seat. Ain't
Right.
nobody there. You may not take it, but somebody might take it. They ain't not no real hardcore criminal. They just seen it and was like, fuck, let me see what's in it. I mean, if it's a couple dollars or whatever, he's not really that type of nigga. Now, if he takes that purse and then goes on and starts robbing shit, doing that, yeah, that was the start of it. But it all started as a crime of opportunity. He didn't go there to say, yo,
But
let me get some coke.
but every person or every kid don't take the opportunity. It takes a person that has it in them to cross that line to do that shit, yo.
I'm
you understand what I'm
saying that to you. Yes, that's true.
So if it didn't happen with Ivy, it might have happened, you know what I mean, somewhere else. He
Could
might have
have.
bumped straight into Losos.
Look at it this way. All that could be true, but in this case, we're talking about Ivy, though.
Right, but I understand what you're saying. So Ivy just all right, bumping into Ivy just that
Expedited.
expedited his process of being a big time motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But he was already gatewayed already. You know what I mean? He was already
Here's the thing.
moving the grass already. Every
He was
grass
selling dimes and nicks.
every grass dealer
Oh, boy.
don't become a dope boy. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them have something in them that says I can't cross over to the next shit. But go ahead, G.
It's already in his mental psyche, for real.
Right.
Right, to take every next step in order to become the biggest motherfucker. Like he was meant for that shit.
But
know
you
what I'm
got to
saying?
remember, he was the smartest nigga in the hood. He was the college boy. Until they fucked his paperwork up, he was content going to college, getting an engineering degree and doing that. It didn't have to be drugs. But because that crime of opportunity happened, then it became drugs because I can't go to school.
It was going to become drugs. It was going to become drugs. You know what? It was going to become drugs on that campus. Either way.
He wasn't even pushing the gas on the campus. He was all the way out the way. He wasn't pushing the gas on the campus.
No, Franklin would have seen the opportunity, and he would have seen the wave of cocaine being a Cali boy and being close to them borders, and Franklin would have ended up selling coke anyway.
Yo,
That's what I say.
Hey, Jeezy, watch
Saying,
this.
The nigga would have went and got his motherfucking
Hey,
master's degree.
watch this. He missed
Franklin would have been an engineer selling dope boy. How about
yo,
that?
hey, yo.
He would not. Franklin would not have ever passed up the opportunity to become rich off of cocaine.
Watch this. He's 2 crimes of opportunity because he was working at the stores, the little cashier
For
nigga,
fucking
and got
$3
robbed.
an hour, yo.
And then he went over to his uncle's house.
Let me break something down real quick.
Yo, do that.
So let's look at it, right. Hustling doesn't require drugs. Hustling requires just having an intelligent mind. That's
Right.
all hustling is. So it could be white
Facts.
T-shirts on the corner. It could be candy. It could
Facts.
be whatever.
Right.
So whatever you decide to make your hustle is whatever you decide to put your brain power to.
Facts.
All right. So check this out. Check this out real quick. All right. Franklin Saint being born in 1980 is different than Franklin Saint being born in however he was to be 18 in 1979 or whenever this shit starts. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, even though it's still the myth of black man not having as much opportunity, it was less of a myth at that point in time. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So this opportunity that was faced ahead of him,
These 2.
lurking.
2 opportunities. He wasn't pushing gas for Jerome Evil when he got robbed at the fucking store.
Right,
And the nigga called him a bitch because he was scared.
right.
So he wasn't even doing that. So he went to Jerome's house and asked Jerome to put him on. Jerome said, "No, you my nephew. My sister would kill me."
Right.
So once again, he wasn't even selling gas when he came back home. He was working in the corner store because he was cool with the niggas because he was a smart nigga in the hood, and he never gave them shit. He never gave them problems. So they gave him a chance to at least make a couple dollars. When he got robbed and he was in there shaking and scared and all that other dumbass shit, he go to his uncle's house, for some other shit, see all the motherfucking grass and was like, shit, I need to make some money, put me on. I got white boys. But that was also a crime of opportunity. He didn't come straight home. Nigga, you think he ain't know his uncle was pushing that gas?
So this is what I'm saying. Because he went to that, he's gonna see the opportunity. He has the savvy to get to these places and do things that the other black guys couldn't do. I.e., sell to the white people. I.e., if he ended up back in school, he's taking that gas is going back to school. I don't care what you say. He's gonna be broke. You know what I mean? All this shit gonna happen. These white people gonna be partying. He gonna keep on saying it. He's gonna end up getting money on at school, y'all.
All me and your man is saying
I.e.,
that wasn't.
I.e., the young goat.
Calm down.
Tariq St. Patrick.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, yo.
I know it.
Hey, yo, Jeezy, your man be jumping out the window sometimes, yo.
The young goat, yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
The young goat, Tariq St. Patrick, yo. And guess what? Tariq pull that trigger, nigga.
So wait a minute.
Hashtag respect the shooter.
Respect the shooter,
So
yo.
wait a minute. Wait.
Respect the shooter, yo.
Hey,
You
yo,
got
so-
it.
My man Franklin definitely did just catch
Franklin
that body.
did just
though.
catch a couple bodies.
My man definitely was out here whacking shit season 4, shorty.
Yeah.
Look me in my eyes.
Okay, nigga, here you go. Can you see me? Bang.
Yeah, Frank
And then watch this. Didn't give him a face shot. Snatched his vocal cords out and said the nigga talk too much. Huh? Did you not notice that?
Franklin stepped up, yo. I told y'all Franklin stepped up, yo.
Respect the
I
shooter.
told y'all Franklin, but for real, yo, y'all do not give Tariq enough respect. Yo,
No,
G,
I
they don't
don't
give
give
Tariq
Tariq
enough
enough
respect,
respect.
yo.
He just did it in a bitch ass way.
He's an emotional nigga.
He did it in a bitch ass way, yo.
Tariq St. Patrick, big emotional. He big. My daddy ain't do this. My daddy ain't do it. Nigga, you live in a penthouse in goddamn New York.
See, this what
Your
y'all
daddy
gotta
did
understand,
everything.
yo. This what y'all gotta understand, yo.
Talking about opportunity.
Tariq one of them new niggas, yo. He doing the best that he can do with his new niggadism, yo.
What are you talking about, yo?
He doing the best. Yo, his father was the most illest, most vicious motherfucker. He finds this out in a rush. Imagine like just all the information just busting in your head all the time. You ain't know nothing about your peoples. And
You
then
ain't know
you
nothing
don't
about my
listen.
peoples.
Listen to me. You're not listening. You don't know, yo, you really think that your father will murk you, yo. You really think your father about to send you to jail. At this point in time, he the op, yo.
Nigga.
He done already beat your mother head in, yo.
She did not beat her ass. He snatched
You
her
understand what I'm
up,
saying? He done already beat his mother head in.
did
Y'all not in the. You gotta be in the head of a Tariq St. Pat.
Hey,
Yo,
Jeezy. Hey, Jeezy.
yo,
Hey,
the
Jeezy.
illest nigga in the world then grabbed you up by your neck, yo.
Why did
and
he
said
though?
he's gonna
Why
kill
did
you,
he?
yo.
Why did he do it though?
Okay, so if that's the case, your godfather hung you off a fucking building for stealing from him.
Straight up.
Exactly.
He did set him up.
So
too.
he's fucked up. Shorty fucked up at this point
Okay.
in time, yo.
Hey, yo, Jeezy, do me a
Yo,
favor,
but
yo.
why
Get to the
did-
bottom of the building with a bunch of blankets, yo, because your man Mickens is jumping out the window right now, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, get a mattress. Get one of them old dirty mattresses we used to flip on, yo.
Why did Tommy hang him off the building?
He's
though?
hating on that nigga Tariq all the time.
No, I'm saying
not
why
hating on him.
did Tommy hang him off the building, yo? Why did he hang him off the building?
Because he was stealing from him. And you tried to get that nigga killed in the last episode.
So you know you fucked me over. So I should drop your bitch ass. And you know I should drop you because you would drop me.
Yo, I mean, he just doing the things.
Nah,
that he
yo.
Nah,
The
yo.
things he was taught. He
This
was
is-
taught
that's
to he was taught to go to Chobe and fucking do his homework and be asleep by 9 o'clock. That's what he was taught.
That's not all he was.
Eat his fucking string beans and mashed potatoes.
Who's taught you
That's what he
fuck,
was
yo?
taught.
Hey, yo, Jesus, you on that power shit, yo?
Yeah.
Yo, your man Mickens be making mad excuses for Tariq St. Patrick like he ain't Tariq St. Feelings.
I think Power gotta go. I think Power has to. I think we gotta watch more Power because Power got a lot more to explain for real off of that last season.
Like what? I mean, I felt like they wrapped it up. They wrapped it up way better than motherfucking the end of the original Power.
I don't think Ghost is dead for real.
Oh my God, you one of them, Jeezy?
I mean, I really don't think he's dead, yo.
Hey yo, they had a funeral for this nigga.
So
Nigga,
That funeral shit don't mean nothing on
wait a
the
minute,
soap
watch
opera.
This, watch this. They dug his fucking body up to get the phone out of it.
No, that
Yeah,
wasn't.
It's still,
That was
yo,
Angela
all this
body.
is-
Oh no, it was Angela Body. My bad.
That was Angela body.
Yo, so you really think this nigga faces what was the nigga name that he used to fuck with? Jason? That's the nigga name?
Yeah.
So this nigga can stay in New York City and murk this nigga, but his one son put one bullet in him and now he disappeared off the face of the earth and he's still alive. Get the fuck out of here.
This is what I'm saying right here, yo. If Amari Hardwick, yo, if he put his pen to that paper, yo, Ghost alive, yo.
Ghost alive.
You know what I'm
where?
saying?
Ghost alive where?
Because what I've been saying from like little interviews and all that shit, you know what I mean? He want to be Ghost again, yo. At first he ain't want to be Ghost no more, yo. Them jobs dried up, yo. He's like, yo, I'll be Ghost again, yo. So I think it all come down to Amari Hardwick putting pen to paper, yo, and them throwing them that hand.
Super hypothetical right now, yo.
But that's what it come down to, yo. You can write anybody, do anything, yo.
Nigga, we all saw
Yo,
you
did
die,
you see
nigga.
Kanan blow up? Yo, the nigga blew up and came back, yo.
What are you talking about?
No, yeah. He talking
No.
About, he talking about with him and Ghost fought. And
Nigga, they said, you see these scratches? If somebody was trying to fight to get out this motherfucker, he got out of there. He was burnt the fuck up, but he did not stay for the whole marshmallow roast.
And he walked through the fucking fire. That's what I'm goddamn saying, yo.
Nigga,
Hey, yo, I think the whole Power shit is still a lot of fiction involved. So that's why I don't think he's dead, yo.
Of course it's fiction, yo. It's just like Game of Thrones or something like that. See, yo, niggas look at shit the wrong way, yo. Like, niggas look at shit like, yo, this ain't what really happened. Yo, niggas was really hustling out here in these streets and shit, yo.
first of all-
you know what I mean? That's not how you got to look
First of
at
all,
it,
that's
yo.
what-
It's Shakespearean,
that's what
yo.
50 said.
It's Shakespearean, yo.
50 said that.
But 50 don't write it, yo.
No, 50 told them to kill him. They said, 50, why you get yourself killed off the show? He said, because I wanted to keep it realistic as possible. He said, actually,
I mean, it's still
actually,
all right.
I should have died.
The physics.
I should have died the week after I walked up in Ghost's house.
The physics are still grounded in reality. It's not Fast and the Furious, yo. But what I'm saying is the plotting and the beats and how shit turn out and all that shit, yo, is all like drawn in from other sources, yo. That's why I keep on referencing Game of Thrones, yo, because that's how Game of Thrones is written, yo. Is written from, it has its own story, but everything is kind of like drawn from other things, yo, like Lord of the Rings.
I get that,
and
but
like,
that's dragons and magic, and I'm talking about street shit.
all right, but Shakespearean plots are regular shit. You know what I mean? You read Macbeth, yo. You read all that shit, yo. Othello and all that shit, yo. All that shit can be melded into street shit. You understand what I'm saying?
No, it can.
Yo.
But when you compare Game of Thrones, where literally anything can happen because it's magic, so you don't have to explain magic.
All right, so why can't you if you got something like Game of Thrones, right? That's melding all of those magical elements and all that stuff, right? Why can't you have something like Power, or something similar that melds New Jack City? It brings in elements from, you know what I mean, from Scarface, you know what I mean? All those,
right.
You do the same thing.
Well, it's a viewer. It's a viewer. Hear me out on this one. It's the viewer. Can you hear me, Jeezy? You there? You gone?
he might be gone.
The viewer.
Yeah.
So when you watch Game of Thrones, you watch it for the out of the blue or the magic, the dragons, the this, the that, the clans, right?
Right.
Yeah.
When you watch Power, when you watch Godfather Harlem, when you watch,
I watch them different. See, that's the thing.
hold on, wait,
I watch them
hold on,
different.
I'm not done. The average viewer that enjoys street shit
Yeah.
always equates it back to street shit. True?
That's me.
On that
So,
note,
All right, but
wait a minute, hold on. What'd you say, Jeezy? On that note, what?
there's nothing realistic about Power to me.
right, and there's nothing realistic about it, but most street like motherfuckers that's really into the street type shit in real life, they still love that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't love it because it's the realest shit in the world. They love it because of the glamour. They love it because every drug dealer deep down inside really do want to own a club and yada 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 and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I just need somebody to answer to my question, yo, as to this nigga will sit in New York City and go to war with this nigga who got armies of niggas.
An army, yeah.
But my one teenage son puts one hole in me, and now I disappear out the city, and I'm just going to just make a return and say, I had to go get right real quick.
He fell out the balcony too, yo.
So what that mean? He would be in the hospital, right?
No, he's trying to say he fell and broke his neck.
I mean, when you look at
what?
You look at fiction, yo, everything is possible.
No, I get you. And you know, when you said that, what you just said, it made me go back and be like,
so what, Tommy took him to Cali, yo?
No,
I mean it got soap opera elements too, yo.
He gone.
He'll call me back when you can.
But no,
I'm saying it has soap. I'm not saying
no, it
don't have
does.
soap opera elements,
It does. It has
That's
a lot.
cool, yo.
But what your man just said, once he said it out loud, sometimes you got to hear it out loud, and it was the tone that he said it. He's like, "There's nothing realistic about power."
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, he's completely 100% right, because Tommy should have been dead. Tommy caused all the hell. The first episode, you see Tommy's an out-the-pocket ass nigga.
Right.
I've opened a club legitly to wash our illegitimate, ill-begotten money. And the first thing you think to do is bring a nigga into the basement of this club on opening night with all of these goddamn reporters and everything, and you want me to kill a nigga in the basement of the place where we're doing legitimate business. This is the last place for you to be. And so when your man, Jeezy, you there?
Yeah, my bad. My damn signal keeps fading.
No.
That's cool.
I was talking about your point when you said there's nothing realistic. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because Tommy should have been dead. When Tommy brought that nigga to the club the first night it opened and had Ghost kill that nigga in the basement, that's not realistic.
I agree.
The time for
That's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? This is the place where we wash everything. Because the laundromat's not working no more, right?
Yeah.
We're making way too much now. So for you to bring dirty business into the place where we got to wash it and make it clean money, that's unrealistic. I'd have killed you right there myself.
That was yours, Joe. I think I took yours by me.
You see what I'm saying?
Tastes different.
Him pillow talking Holly.
It felt like that's what they should have did. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But even after that, okay, he fucked that up. But then you pillow talking Holly and you tell Holly I'm Ghost. But the only reason you call me Ghost or anybody calls me Ghost is because I am always around, but nobody sees me. So you got this waitress talking about we partners now, Ghost. You know what I'm saying? They both should have been dead after that. I'm talking about 2 days later. Let them be comfortable and knock their dick in the dirt. So you're right. It's not realistic. But at the same time, we loved it for the street element.
Yeah. I mean, when they come to drama, I mean, drama is very entertaining. So we can't knock that.
Right.
And then the street shit, so we love street shit, not to mention. So
and the glamour aspect of it too, yo. Like any.
That's all about glamour and all that. You know, it's definitely all a part of it. It's good. It's good. You know, you can't knock that.
Yeah, yo. And the motherfuckers be sleeping on the acting and shit. Yo, that shit good, yo.
No, it's great. Like, I'm gonna tell you what, the best two actors on Power is Tariq St. Patrick and motherfucking Dre.
All right, Tariq came a long way. He was as a child. He was suspect, but you gotta, you know,
he was a child.
You
How
give
many
a child,
lives was he gonna
right.
have?
You give a child. When he first started getting a lot of play, like he was kind of like a little phony with the acting, but I was just I was letting the character live. You know what I mean? Just I was going off the character, not off his acting. But as it went along, yo, he became a better actor, yo.
Here's the thing: once a character
Best actor is Ghost, yo. I don't care what you say,
man. Fuck that. Let me tell you something. I've never wanted to see a child die more than I wanted to see Tyreek die.
Facts.
And I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying?
He got to go.
I wanted Tyreek dead. You feel me, Jeezy?
I was just ready to say something about Tariq, right? This how you know the writers are doing an excellent job because people really sit around like, yo, Tariq a bitch.
What I say? He got it the bitch ass way.
It's all acting, yo. In real life, you would think the nigga really is a whore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo,
A
niggas
whole
stereotypic
clown.
that nigga, yo. I don't know what y'all talking about.
The part that be really finding me funny about these ads, yo, is like when they walk in these streets and shit like that. Yo, a nigga really walk up to you on the street like, yo, you's a bitch, like.
Nigga a whore, yo.
Yeah, you
Right.
feel me? Like,
Niggas
like,
really
yo,
be like, you a whore,
like,
yo.
hold on, yo. Yo, nigga told me to say that, yo. He told me to shoot go, yo.
Hey, Ryder, you
It's a
got
show, yo.
You got time, yo? Hey, Ryder,
Yeah, I'm here, yo.
you got time?
Yeah, if my signal stayed again, yo, I'm just in a bad spot. But
All right, just call me back if you fade out. I was just letting you know if you had time because I was just gonna keep you for this segment, but we gonna keep it moving and keep you on the phone. But what we got up next, yo?
Hold up. We didn't finish Snowfall. We kind of got off on a tangent.
All right, what it is, yo?
Say it again, yo. Say the line for me.
Are you talking about the Leon line?
Say the line.
Leon. Sit your motherfucking ass down and sell this dope, nigga. And by the way, I'm going to get Uncle Jerome and Louis back too.
Oh,
Yo,
and by the way, nigga.
that nigga is a tyrant, yo.
Hold on. No, I'm not a tyrant. Because what'd you say? No, I'm going to let him say it.
You
I'm
have
gonna-
to be. Yo, hold up.
I'm gonna let him say
Yo,
it.
so,
He
yo,
said,
yo.
Hey man,
No, he's
I
not.
risked everything for you. Everybody you know told me to give you up, whether it be to the feds or the Man Boy and Scully. Either niggas didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong.
I put my freedom
See,
and
this
my
what
life on the
y'all
line.
gotta understand, yo.
That doesn't make you a tyrant.
In order to be a proper drug lord, you have to be a tyrant.
Oh, man,
Right.
I said,
But
yo,
that particular scene, that's not tyranny. That's nigga. I should have been.
The whole end of the episode showed his tyranny, yo. And Uncle Leon ain't want no parts of Tony Montana blow up his nose. Yo.
Hold on.
He ain't want no.
Wait,
man,
hold on,
said,
wait.
yo, I don't even know if I'm with any of this shit no more.
Oh, you are. Because you really supposed to be with that tombstone.
Real shit.
But see, here's the thing.
that was, you know.
What'd you say, yo?
Let me tell you what drug lord is a tyrant, yo.
No, they are all tyrants. But what I'm saying is, in those scenes, he's not being a tyrant. He's saying, wait a minute. I was good enough to hide you, protect you,
Most definitely.
fund you. You know what I'm saying? Keep you out of jail because really you should have done the time for that little girl's body. But I had you have your man go, and I was gonna get him off on a conspiracy charge. I did all of that, and now when Jerome wants to walk off from me, and what's the girl's name? Louis wants to walk off from me, and I damn near had to kill Reed over my phone. All this shit going on, and the one nigga that owes me, which is you,
Who started off as the tough nigga.
the one
Yeah.
nigga that
You
owes
remember
me,
all that shit you used to talk, yo?
Yeah.
Yo, he used to talk big shit about Franklin.
Yeah.
Yo, you ain't about this, Franklin. You remember all that shit?
Remember the scene when they was on the bus, yo, when they first rode out to the white boy house, yo? Yo was bumping the boombox, dumbass loud and shit, yo. Franklin talking about he was stupid and shit because he had all the white folk looking at him crazy and shit.
Right.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
Tough
so
guy.
so Jeezy, I'm not saying drug lords aren't tyrants. You have to be. You can't trust anybody. You can't love anybody. You can only love money and product.
You get the point you making now, yeah.
But in that situation, nigga, I'm not being a tyrant. I just had to remind you, we not supposed to be having this conversation. Because the same niggas that you said, well, let them go, let them do their thing. Them the same niggas said, let them go, let them do their thing. They said the same thing about you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, real shit.
That nigga, what's his name? Deciman Hanselson, the nigga that played Franklin.
Talking
Yo.
about-
Damson. I'm just gonna go with Damson. Damson, trying to go after the motherfucker title in one season and shit, yo. Because he didn't pull this motherfucker out about 3-4 times.
Because
this season, yo.
Leon makes him like the same way he was right. Okay, Jeezy, remember when he had to cuss Leon out in the car? He held. Watch this. This is what I'm saying about Leon. Leon don't get it. I held you down in front of Man Boy, even though you was wrong.
Yeah.
He's our what do you call him, motherfucker? Distro.
Right.
And you taking his corners. So what is he distributing if you take the corners? So I'm not gonna haul you in front of man boy. I'm gonna hold you down in front of man boy. But we gonna park this car and I'm gonna tell you about what money do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not tyranny. That's putting a nigga up on game. Get your fucking feelings out of this. Yes, your bitch is gone. She out there blowing his crew, and she on that shit. She's gone. Leave it. So we gonna knock this whole empire down because your broad switch teams? No, sir. Now drive, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
not tyranny.
No, but what I'm gonna say is that Leon understand all that shit, but he's still testing Franklin, yo. Like just by trying to be like, yo, I ain't down with this no more. He's still testing Franklin, yo. He still think Franklin might back down to him a little bit or something.
Nigga, I sent
That's
my
that bullshit.
mama to a house I got you held up in to braid your hair and let you cry in her fucking lap.
Yeah.
I think
Does
she
that
did
sound like a
she did
tyrant to
she
you,
did that
Jeezy?
on her own.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No.
100%.
How she know where to go?
Cause she can find out just like Frank. She probably already knew, yo. Franklin didn't tell her to do that. I'm trying to tell you, yo. She did that. She did that her own.
He probably
yo.
He probably told her to go see him.
No, she.
Yo, there's no way she just slid over
Sissy,
there.
yes, she did, yo. Sissy took her own. There's no way in the world that Franklin would let his mother go over there to go holler at him, yo. Trust me, yo. Sissy did that on her own, yo.
My nigga.
That's like her other little son, yo. I know what I'm talking about, yo, on this one, yo. I'm sorry,
Nah,
yo.
I don't see you on that.
I don't see Franklin be like, go sneak over there. No,
Sneak
yo.
over there? Why she gotta
Let's
sneak? It's
say
her
sneak.
apartment
No,
building.
yo, I don't care. Exactly. Sissy did that on her own. What I said, Jeezy, was they saying that that Franklin told Sissy to go over there and braid Leon hair.
I'm not saying he said go braid his hair.
What I'm saying is Sissy did that on her own. She took her own liberty. Like, my other son over there suffering. I need to go over there and check on him myself. And
But
go,
he could have
make
said
sure
go braid his hair for real to keep him. You feel me?
Yeah, because everybody know the Leon fro.
Leon Bray had his hair braided before, y'all.
No,
No.
I don't remember that.
Never.
I don't never remember Leon
Never.
braids.
He's never had braids.
Leon had his hair braided before.
That fro is iconic.
Nigga, that fro
says
was
iconic,
Leon, yo.
That's a fact.
All right, the fro is Leon, yo, but I say that Sissy
She
went over
braided
on her
his
own.
hair to make him less conspicuous.
Okay, I'll take that, yo. I'm gonna take that, but
That's what I initially thought.
You
She
said
went
what?
to braid his hair. That's what I initially thought. She went to braid his hair to make it look different. That was all that was about.
Right,
All
but
right.
she still offered her compassions because
that's
she
her
knew-
second son, like you said. You feel me?
Right.
all right. But what I'm saying is they saying that Franklin compelled her to go over there, and I'm saying that she was compelled herself to go over there. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I kind of got a little bit, but I'm not sure about that whole thought.
That's what I'm saying, yo. I feel like Franklin, like, Ma, can you go over there, check on Leon? I mean, because remember, while she was doing that, Franklin was handling some whole other business.
Yeah, Franklin ain't going over there. Not all the time.
No,
I don't know. I just took it as,
and I can't send
took
another
it as-
little dumb bitch over there to braid his hair because that bitch for sale. Should
Yeah.
tell it.
Yeah, I just took it as that Sissy took her own liberties, and I took it as that she actually did that shit on her own because I don't think that Franklin would put her in any kind of harm's way of going to go holler at Leon.
One thing that makes a good drama, is the fact that everybody can come with their own opinion about what transpired in the drama. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
most
saying?
definitely, and it's not a real serious plot point. The point was that she went over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To move on.
It was a moment. It wasn't a plot, but it was a moment.
Yeah. But we gonna keep moving.
Yeah, I'm out of here by 5, bro.
All right.
But
But if we gotta go, we can keep it
with
moving.
that Godfather
with that
Harlem
being said,
forever.
somebody
Say that again, yo.
with that being said, somebody can make those point when it comes to that still.
Right,
So
right.
far, I'm riding with she did it on some old. I want to make him look less conspicuous or whatever.
Oh yeah, we all agree on that.
Nah.
We all agree on that one. But yo,
But,
you said we gonna mess with the
Godfather.
Godfather on the next time.
On the next time.
On the next time out, we go because everybody gonna catch up on the last episode.
I'm gonna handle it tonight.
The next
I'm
time
gonna
out,
handle it
we gonna
tonight.
mess with that.
All right, say less. Wanted to talk about the NBA playing, man, because